Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the old family farm. What a glorious November day it is here on the farm. I have something to show you. I totally forgot to show you the last time we got together. You may have seen it in the background. Totally forgot to mention it. This new shed I put in. Yeah. I was getting tired of looking for space to fit some of our tools, and things were starting to lay around the farm and stuff like that. And I thought, well, this thing was like, it wasn't very expensive. It's pretty cheap, actually. I forget what mod this is, but it's got some night lights to it. It's pretty basic structure, not super fancy, but you can see it's got some lighting there. Comes on at night, but it gives me a lot of room. Oh, we finally have a place for our header. Oh man, that thing's been sitting on the side of the barn for the last, well, since the game began, pretty much. So nothing too exciting. We still have room over here for our production facility, if indeed we ever do get to putting that in. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, got that out of the way. I got done with the last episode and I'm like, oh, and here's another thing. You can already see what we're going to be doing this episode. Look at that mound of grass right there. I can explain. I can explain. Things got a little crazy. Oh man, things got a little crazy. So, hey, hope you're having a good Thursday. Let me get inside here so we don't hit our head on the tree. We'll scooch around here to our cow facility. So, we need hay. We're out of hay. Hay is gone. As, who was it? Rerun on What's Happening. There was no hey. That's a pretty bad joke. And it's a really bad joke if you never saw the show What's Happening. But, yeah, there was this dude, Rerun, Raj. The sister was the funniest on that show. I forget what her name was, though. Raj's sister, man, she was amazing. Anyways, our cows, I mean, they're not out of food, but we have nothing more to give. And our goats need food. They're slow eaters, so I'm not too worried about them. The cows, though, on the other hand, we do need to concern ourselves with. So yeah, I thought this through. I thought, okay, hay, we can store hay in our silos, so we could do loose hay. And the countless numbers of ways I thought of doing this. And I thought, you know what? I don't feel like planting grass and blah, blah, blah. Because if we look at our calendar, could we even plant grass? Yeah, we could. We could plant grass, but it's not going to grow over the winter. And then we're going to get into springtime, and it's going to take up fields that we could use for crops. And I thought, well, wait a minute. There's all kinds of grass in this cow field. Right? In the cow pasture. I tried the grazing mod. That was a no-go. The grazing mod works and doesn't work. It depends on the map. And you can do some finagling on the map to get it to work. I just was lazy and didn't want to deal with it. Look at these mounds of grass, though. Look at that. This was a lot of work, by the way. I'm not saying that because I need a pat on the back. Actually, I kind of do need a pat on the back. This was a lot of work. This was a crazy amount of work. It doesn't seem like it should have been, but it was stupid amount of work. But here, the problem, okay, you can see the mounds here, right? Well, it got weird on me, and I don't know if I can show you from a fly perspective here. Oops, that's not the perspective I wanted. Let's turn that off. Let's turn you on. You can't see it very well. Yeah, you can. Do you see that kind of that... There's kind of a block. There's kind of a block area. See how the grass is kind of different right around the feed trough and the water trough? It's kind of hard to tell now. But you can probably see it, like right there. You can kind of see it. Anyways. So as I was mowing, you can see why there's no grass here. What it was doing was, it was actually mowing the grass. And when I got to the end, all the grass from here ended up in one giant clump on the edge. Really weird. No idea why that was happening. But that's why we have Little Mount St. Actually, probably more like the Rocky Mountains coming through here. So it is what it is. I don't know how our I don't know how our tractor or our little old baler is going to handle that, but we're going to find out. Oh, I got to turn this off. It's weird. If I use easy dev controls for flight and I forget to turn it off, I can't enter vehicles. You have to turn off. It's weird. I don't get it, but I'm used to it now, even though I always forget to do it. So we are going to latch on to our baler. We don't have to worry about size selection because this thing only does the 120s. This whole setup here still feels a little sketchy to me. The trailer has its own kind of issues as far as it likes to skid and kind of do that number, but it gets the job done, I guess. So let's unfold our baler. Let's lower the pickup. Let's kick on the baler. But then we need to go back to the trailer and go to operating position, which is B. And now with a wish and a prayer, this will work well for us. Looks like it's going to do relatively fine. I hope you're all having a good week. I've been a little bit up and down this week, health-wise. I honestly even took a COVID test, a home COVID test. I felt that gnarly yesterday. It is excellent. It's working good. I felt that gnarly the other day. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was absolutely exhausted. I mean, I honestly haven't felt that tired. I can't remember the last time I felt that physically tired. I went out to my car at lunchtime and it took everything I had to not fall asleep, because I knew if I fell asleep I wasn't going to get up until people were leaving for the day. Watch out, cows. Okay, I'm going to just tell you right now, I'm just not going to avoid the cows. If we try to avoid the cows, this is going to be very, very time consuming. The cows seem to meander in front of the tractor on a regular basis, so we're just going to ignore that they're even in here. I know they're freaking out. They don't like the equipment. They were losing their minds when I was doing the mowing and tedding. Oh my gosh. We seem to be collecting a reasonable amount of hay. And this is meadow grass, so normally I don't think you get quite the volume you do out of planted. But I think this is going to be plenty for us. And I am not going to be ultra picky about picking up every last scrap. Look at this guy right here. Sorry, dude. I know you're comfortable, but we're going through you. We're not going to, like I said, I'm not going to be ultra picky in here. We're going to go for the bulk and call it good. I think I mentioned this last time on the last episode. This is the one piece of equipment that I really miss modern-wise. I really am not the biggest fan of these 120s. I don't like the side bail thing like this. Look at this dude up here too. He's chilling. I'm just not a big fan of it. I don't know why. I just rather would have the straightforward pull behind baler, larger bales too, but not really an option for us on the old family farm. This is what we are kind of stuck with. I mean, I guess we could just say screw it and get a bigger baler, but then we're losing the ambience of the Dust Bowl era. These guys are the kings right up here. The ones that go up on this hill and chill. That would be a nice spot. They do need... Like, I would hang out there if there was a nice shade tree. Can you... I mean, just laying on that hill. Just a nice, almost built-in recliner. with a nice shade tree. Oh yeah, I could do that. So yeah, I took that COVID test. Of course, it was negative, which I was happy about, but at the same time, I kind of wasn't, because it would have been nice to just say, oh yeah, I've got COVID, that's why I feel this way. You know? Maybe I just have something. I don't know. It could be the weather. We've had some really nasty, rainy, cold, crappy, if I'm being honest, weather, and I think I succumbed to that more than some people. Maybe that's something you all experience too, but it's weird because I prefer colder weather. I like rainy days, but it seems like my body doesn't care for my preferences as much. Now, how full? I don't know how much we can get on this trailer. I mean, we're in the cow pasture, so if we get some overflow, I guess it's where it needs to be anyways, right? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to feed you guys. You won't eat off the ground, apparently. Yeah, same to you. It's like, what's the difference between them? It's just eat off the ground, cows. All this hay that I am picking up for you was already here. But apparently they prefer it, you know. They like it tossed. They like they like their grass. Boy, I was gonna go bad on that one. They like their leafy greens tossed, and apparently, oh, here comes. Let's check this out. I wonder. I don't know which way to approach this, but let's do just. Yeah, that was a good one. They like it dried and tossed, apparently. Apparently they're not comfortable with eating the moist salad off the ground. No. I think our trailer... Is it one more and it's full? Let's see here. We'll find out. Nope. Still got another row at least. Okay. That's fine by me. And this will all grow back, and I guess I can use this again. Hopefully this will be enough hay to get us for quite a while. It seems like our last bunch of hay lasted us for quite a while. So November, we are now to a point where after this hay collection, we are going to be looking at the next two, three or 4 months. We are going to be maintaining our animals and selling. Oh boy, yeah. We should be getting to a point where we're going to be selling some crops here very, very soon. I don't know, you know, we might just sell through all of our maple syrup that we have. I'd kind of like just do I kind of want to just do a sell everything kind of a deal as much as we possibly can, so we can bank up as much as we possibly can. I'd like to get a production facility in here as quickly as possible. I know we have a bank loan that we really need to take care of. The interest on that bank loan is not helping us at all. Oh, yep, he saw us coming, and then he walks the wrong way. All right. So yeah, the bank loan's is not helpful at all. We need to get all that taken care of, and we're going to be starting to look at the end of the old family farm coming up. I think as much as I, of course, love this map, it's going to be time to move on. So I'm thinking, I don't know what episode number this is. I don't really go by episode count as much as I do just kind of progress. We might have one more bale left, and we might have to empty this bad boy. Let's see if we can get a completed bale out of the scraps over here. We just about own all the land. Farmland, at least. There is some land left, but I think a lot of the land that is left is woodlands, I think. I can take a look. I think we own basically most of the farmable land, I think, on the map. I could be wrong, but we'll take a look at that and see. Come on, we need one more. Oh, we did get our bale. Okay, well, let's see if, I don't know if this trailer's gonna do another row for us. I don't think it will. Let's tackle this right here. I seem to be going around in circles and not really getting much done. Yeah, it doesn't want to stop. Okay. Now, I'm going to save the game. And I'm going to... And I think if you watched Hinterland, the last episode of Hinterland, I am being a lot more cautious. Here you go, buddies. I am being, I'm in cautious mode right now. Yeah, that's not coming off there. As far as bales go and stuff, because had a bad experience on Hinterland. Let's see here. Let me turn that off. Let me raise it. Boy, I didn't think the John Deere was going to get out of that one. Yeah, that's rubbing. That's bad. Let's see here. We need to unload this trailer. Let's come over here and see if we can get this trailer unloaded with as little disaster as possible. Stop. Stop, John Deere. No, actually, stop trailer. Jeez. Okay. Unload bales. Why? Why unload bales? Bales are unloaded. Let's carefully move forward. Now we want to get the trailer far enough away so we can put it back in. See, lower that. Operating position B. There we go. Lower that. Crank that back up. Boy, that was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to go. Kind of glad we have the Ford for this. I forget what we used last time for this. Did we use the John Deere? Because it does seem like a little extra horsepower helps with towing this trailer. Am I picking? I am picking grass up. Yeah, okay. So this might be, depending on how we are going to play out the rest of the old family farm. Oh, shoot. Hit the wrong button. My bad. That's operator error. Do I just need to turn? Yeah, okay, good. Probably going to be the last of the hey hurrah. You know what, buddy? I'm going to leave you alone. You just enjoy those little scraps of hay right there. Knock yourself out. Let me get rid of this thing. If you're wondering where Gwen is, she is minding the store. I told her I would take care of getting the hay done. She offered to help out, but I told her that we should probably have somebody at the store for a couple of days just in case. Just in case we've got anybody who needs anything, because the store is only open kind of part-time right now. But we should probably have somebody there at least occasionally. So she agreed to do that. She's been very compliant lately. It's kind of disturbing, if I'm gonna be honest. But hey, I'll take it while it lasts. Look at this guy eating from the windrow. Look out, buddy. Coming through. Not stopping. Yep. Alright. Too late. So I go through these I don't know what to call them, like is it cravings, more or less? They're not really cravings, but just like food moods, right? Where like I can go a month and really just eat one kind of food, or even sometimes one specific type of food. Like I can have a pizza month, and that's all I'll want to eat. Is I'll be more than happy to just eat pizza, different kinds of pizza, frozen, carry out, order in. You know, maybe the next month it's Mexican, and I'm just, you know, doing taco night every night, or just kind of feeling that way. Lately, I have been kind of on the Mexican food side of things, and I'll tell you, they have got their food. In my opinion, they're doing it right. They are doing it right. They've got they've got a combination of just amazing things together. So we're talking, you got your beef, cheese, the salsa, your spices, your guacamole. I mean, I can't think of too many ingredients in Mexican food that I don't absolutely, that I can't absolutely just love, you know? Italian's close to me, close as well. Italian food has it going on. Definitely has it going on. Good Italian food is hard to beat. The only part of Italian food that I'm not a big fan of, and I know that seafood is oftentimes a large part of the Italian food diet, so to speak, or Italian food menu. I'm just not a big seafood fan. I never have been. I won't pass up on some good lobster or crab, you know, and even really some good fish and chips kind of thing or something. But that's the only part of, I think, Italian food that I'm not the biggest fan of. But otherwise, the cheese and oh man, the pasta. But probably one of my favorite foods, I would say. Now, I'm going to distinguish this too, because I know that there's real, and there's authentic, and there's American style. And that's Chinese food. Chinese food to me is glorious. It's absolutely glorious. But it's American Chinese food that I like. I've had some authentic Chinese food. And boy, just it really didn't set well, you know. And again, I think authentic Chinese food a lot of times has seafood, fish, and stuff in that menu as well. But I've had some authentic Chinese food, and oh boy, yeah, it didn't sit well. I just remember a friend of mine's wife is from China, and she made or makes authentic Chinese food. And I was over there for dinner one day, and she wouldn't tell me what all was in everything, and I didn't want to be rude and stuff, but I swear there were fish eyes in the soup. And I struggled. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to, when you're a guest and somebody puts food in front of you, I'm just not the kind of person that's like, ooh, sorry, no can do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, thank you so much. You're grateful, right? You're eating somebody else's food. They worked for this food. Not just worked to make it, but they worked to buy it and to provide it. And they're inviting you over to share in that. And to me, that's a pretty big deal. I think a lot of us don't just take a second to think about that. Look at this idiot. Where are you going? You came over here because I'm over here. That's why. So I don't take it lightly when I'm invited over to somebody's house for dinner. And it would have to be something way above and beyond the norm for me to really have a problem with. Like, I'm talking Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, was it? Kind of stuff where they were doing the monkey brains and that kind of thing. Yeah, see, that I wouldn't have any problem just saying, no, this is ridiculous. But it would have to be something kind of along those lines for me to really object. I think we've got all the grass. There's clumps here and there, but like I said, I am not really. We'll do this one strip just because it's really staring at me right now, and then we're gonna call it. But I still love that. I still love Indiana Jones, but I loved that part with Short Round? And they're in that castle, and they're serving dinner, and there's just the most bizarre foods, and the lady is just losing her freaking mind. It's actually pretty good. There's a lot of really classic scenes in Indiana Jones. All right. Let's stop the baler. Let's lose the thing. I think it will unload for us. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. What do we need to do here? Something seems a little... Oh, because this trailer skids. Let's take some of this over to our sheep. Where are our sheep? Are our sheep over there? I think they're over there. Let's fold the baler. I should save the game. I really should, but I'm feeling dangerous. Ooh, had my head turned around the backwards. Run, ducks, run. I'm not stopping. I think this trailer really does not like to be stopped. Let's slam the brakes. That's slamming the brakes? Boy. Ford. I'm going to have to look at the brakes on this Ford. I thought the goats... Aren't the goats up over here? They have to be, right? Because I know... I think they're over on the other side of these trees. We're not going to leave a lot of hay over here with them. We're just going to leave... Oh, there they are. All right. We're just going to leave some hay over here so we have some to feed them as we need. But like I said, they don't go through much. They're not big eaters. They're also not particularly providing us with... Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's some skidding issues going on here. I moved some of the wool out of the way. What's up, ladies? Gentlemen? Enjoying yourselves today? Good for you. Let me close this door so the wool doesn't get wet. I don't think I can pick... No, you can't pick off the thing. Okay. Let me straighten you out just a little bit because I need you to unload with some normalcy. And I think Y to unload. B, you first need to unload. Really, Sherlock. Oh. Okay, there we go. And Y. And now I think we can come over here. Hey, you need food? Want a little foodie poo? Yeah? I guess they'll take some. There you go. Knock yourselves out. Oh, is that all you need? I know you didn't need much. Yeah. I'm just gonna... Well, what do you need? Yeah, okay. Can I pick up 2 of them? I kinda can, I guess. Drop one of them. There we go. We'll just set you over here. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking if I just set you right here, you'll kind of feed yourselves a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just take it as you need it kind of thing. Alright. We're in agreement. Hey. Knock it off, you two. They're smooching. Are you guys smooching? Yeah, kind of smooching. Got a little something going on there, apparently. Little commingling. Oh, look at them. They're best buddies. Alright, that should last you for about a year. Yeah, they just don't seem to, Can we... Operating position is B. Oh, thank you. Oh, do I need to... Alright. That's fine, we can do that. Scooch around here, maybe load up the rest of it. Come on, bales, load. Why aren't you loading? Really? Why are you making this so difficult for me? Can I do this? Yeah, thank you. It's always got to be something. Oh, even if I get it. Okay. There we go. We'll just punch them. Punch them. Punch and punch. And I think we want to get it into transport position to be on the safe side. Alright, see you ladies. Enjoy your food. There's a lot of work, so be thankful. How do we get out of here? Can I just go through something here, like through here kind of a deal? There we go. Well, that went relatively smooth. I'm kind of glad about that. I always feel a little bit like this whole setup is a little sketchy, but that seemed to go pretty smooth for us, so yeah, I'll take that. Don't worry, ducks. Oh, I went down the wrong thing. Don't worry, ducks. I haven't forgot about you. We have food for you as well. Oh, I left the gate open. Half the cows are probably escaped. Let's unload the rest of these bad boys. They can sit out here Am I too close to... Oh, stop. All right. Unload. And unload. Nice. And then lower loading platform. I don't know what that means, but okay. And I think that takes care of our bailing adventure, actually. Like I said, that actually went relatively well. So I'm happy about that. I am going to do something, and I know you don't often see me do that, but I feel like whenever I deal with this configuration with these things and bales in general right now, I'm just playing it safe. So that's going to do it for November, more or less, because we really don't have anything else going on. I'll give the cows some more food to get them caught up. Chickens are okay for now. And then all we really have to do at this point is maintain. As far as selling goes, I think we've got some selling to do next month. Actually, it looks like January for silage. That's our big one. Wheat is December. Barley is December, but we don't really have much in December. So our basic crops are December. Corn, June. January for potatoes and sugar beets. I am really hoping we can get a production facility in here. I'm hoping silage pays off really, really well so we can get our bank loan paid off. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Get our bank loan paid off. We owe 50 G's, 50 clams. Is a clam 100? So is that 50,000 clams? A G's 1,000, right? So 50 G's. Oh, C notes. 50,000 C notes. Yeah. Okay. I'm watching Boardwalk Empire, so I'm getting some of that phraseology in my brain. Where are your little babies at? They're usually running around here somewhere, right? Huh? They're around here somewhere. Oh, did I just see one running? All right, I guess that's gonna do it. One more thing to do, I guess, maybe before we leave. I always forget to do this, and I feel bad.
Welcome, partner.
Well, welcome to you. We'll feed Puppy. I always forget to feed the dog. It's absolutely amazing that he's still alive, to be honest with you, with as horrible as an owner as I've been. But thanks everyone for joining me on the Old Family Farm. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and leave a like if you would. I'd appreciate it. You all take care of yourselves, and I will see you back in Hinterland tomorrow for, Friday. Fantastic. You all take care of yourselves. Thanks for joining me once again, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.